What is going on, guys? Josh White here, and you're watching another episode of the JDub Twins. Before we get started, please hit that subscribe button down below so you can get notified of our latest videos. So, I'm going to get right into it. I know a couple weeks ago I said I had gotten some new rims, and you guys remember what those look like. Well, here they are on the car. Boom. Alright. So, I've gotten a lot of compliments on how these rims look on the car. I think they look awesome. They are 20 by 10 in the front and 20 by 11 in the rear. And I'm lowered on the Ford Performance lowering springs, which lowers the car about 0.75 inches all the way around. So, yes, these are Satin Black, and I have these, like these spline key lug nuts. A key thing to note though about these lug nuts is that, so you see how they look on the front wheel, you know, they're pretty well recessed into the wheel. However, on the rear wheel, because it's more concave, they stick out further. So if you're thinking about getting these rims, keep that in mind. I don't know if they make like a shorty lug nut for the rear that you could use for the rear, but yeah, they kind of protrude a little bit, and I am working on getting some shorter lug nuts to kind of correct that. As far as the tire setup, the wheels are wrapped with the Firestone Firehawk Indy 500s, and I have 275 35 20s in the front and 305 35 20s in the rear. Take a look at these. 305 35 20, and then yeah, 275 35 20. I went with the Firestone Firehawk Indy 500s because they've gotten a lot of good reviews online, and they're significantly less expensive than the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. However, key thing to note with these is that with the Firestones, there isn't much of a guard, like, you know, like a rim guard. If you look on the side, you see it doesn't do much to protect the rim, whereas the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S is actually stuck out, you know, a significant amount, which I kind of think takes away from the what would you say, the thickness, the thicker look of the tire, because it has like that sidewall, doesn't protrude as much. But still, I'm happy with them. As you can see, it's been kind of rainy out here, and I've had pretty good traction with them though. I haven't had any issues, no slippage or anything like that. But yeah, and as you can see, with these rims you can reuse the center caps, and so I have the I just put the you know, center caps from the Performance Pack 1 rims back on there, because they came with some Project 6GR center caps, but they look really cheap. And at first I was worried that the gloss black would look weird on the Satin Black, but it actually looks pretty good. But yeah, the next move is, because I still want to close that wheel gap just a little bit, so the next move is putting on some Steeda lowering springs that are compatible with the Magna ride. You should drop the ride about an inch. Well, they claim that it drops the ride an inch all the way around, so I think that would help kind of just finish off that, you know, flush with the fender well look. But as you can see, these are flush with the fender, like perfectly flush. So at least for the rears. And the front, it's still slightly tucked in. It's flush here, but towards the top end you can see it's slightly tucked in. But again, happy with them. I think they look great. They're way easier to clean than the Performance Pack 1 rims. And what I plan to do with those are throw some all-season tires on there. So I have my Continentals that I'm going to throw on there. And that way I can have those for like the, you know, inclement weather months, whenever it's colder and whatnot. And then I can have these rims for the summer, spring months. All right. So just thought I'd share that with you guys. Honestly, this video was a long time coming, but you know, been busy and the weather hasn't necessarily been cooperating. So anyways, if you like what you're watching, guys, please hit that subscribe button, like the video, and stay tuned for another episode of the JDub Twins. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.